Hello, and welcome to another episode of Super Farm Survival. It's me, Schmiz, here, and man, do we have some stuff in store today. We got a not very farm-like of us, but we're going to work on the interior a little bit, and that's going to lead into building our first item sorter for our main storage, and then, finishing up the interior after we get that storage put in, and we'll have one level of interior kind of done today. I'm not the greatest interior designist, but you'll see that here shortly. And also, we now have our wings, so we need rockets, which means we need gunpowder. We already got paper covered with the sugarcane farm, but now we got to build the mob farm. We build that up today. Get that thing almost completed, to a working standpoint anyway. And then, it wouldn't be an episode of Super Farm Survival if we didn't make the tower taller. So stick around. We got one big episode in store for you today. Was on a little bit of a break. Took us a little weekend vacation and came back and was sick. And I figured you guys wouldn't want to hear my voice while I'm sick. I don't know if you can notice. It ain't 100% right yet, but I was like, well, I got to get this episode out. So here we are. Stick around. We got a lot in store for you. And I'm going to prove to you right here, this is the struggle. This is the struggle of trying to do an interior. For someone who normally doesn't play with anybody, so nobody ever sees what I do. This will be form, not... Yeah. Yep. That's pretty much how it goes. It's an adventure. But hey, I think it ended up turning alright in the end, so I'm gonna keep plugging away at it, and who knows, maybe one day I'll get good at putting up some interiors. Okay, just starting out on the bedroom here. I want the interior of this to be deep slate, but in a similar fashion, kind of, as the rest of the build. So, just trying out some new things in here and seeing what works and what doesn't. Yeah, I think I like these blocks on the corners. We'll see. Change it up a little bit. Little face blocks. I think that looks better. Get this one changed out, and yeah, we'll keep plugging away at this interior. Probably take me all day, but we'll get there eventually. Doing a little ceiling work, darken it up in here a little bit. You don't want too much light in your bedroom. You won't be able to sleep. I'm going to make it kind of dark in here. And then with the new 118 mechanics, you can make it pretty dark. Not worry about creepers. And yeah, we're just doing a little tile floor action here. And
other upper half slabs.
Yeah. Try and hide this a little bit, I guess. And I end up moving the storage for the iron farm because that just... And I just want to show you this little clip here. We are slowly but surely converting to netherite. Won't be long now. It'll be all netherite. We'll trade in here. I gotta get a couple more axes here to get my axe up to efficiency 5, and then that'll be ready to go. 25 levels. All right, we'll have to come back. And there it is, all done. Okay, back to trying to figure this bedroom out. So I want a bigger looking bed, and of course everything I do is odd, so I got to do 3 wide or 1 wide, and well, 3 wide worked the best there, so. And we got our little treasury room we built up here. Got a little bit of an idea. You don't normally just leave your treasury wide open, so we're going to put a little bit of gate on it. See what that looks like. And here we go. Gate's all finished up. I think it turned out alright.
Yeah,
But, I mean, obviously, you know, you just got to use your imagination there a little bit, but I think it turned out pretty good. You don't want just that stuff to access to anybody. You got to have a gate on it. I mean, yeah, it's open, but, you know, who do I have to worry about? Enderman? Okay, now to get any further, I've been doing some grinding here on getting materials. I don't really know what I want to do for the rest of the interior until I get the sorting system put in, so we're gonna start working on that right now. Just making sure. I wasn't sure. This is this item sorter. This was one actually the first builds in this world that's actually following a tutorial. The tutorial I followed, the link will be in the description, was by Misty Cat. The design, however, was built by Nembomb, which I'm sure most people that do any type of serious Minecrafting know about Nembomb. He does all the important things, and we probably will be using a couple of his farms later, but I like designing my own sometimes, but when efficiency's key, you know, somebody's already got it figured out. Might as well not waste your time trying to make it better or as good just off top of your head or whatever. So yeah, go check out Misty Cat's video and check out Nembomb's channel. I'll have links to both of those in the description. So anyway, back to what we're doing here. Mainly just getting a little bit of an area dug out for me to work in and for some of the redstone to sit in because it sits below it. But first things first, got to get the chests in where we want them. And remember, the floor in here right now is down one because I got to put the flooring in yet. But that's okay. That way we can reach the bottom chest and the top chest pretty easily. Just stairs in front of them or something so you can really get to those bottom chests. So yeah, I'm getting all these chests in here and move on. Okay, wall of chests complete. Now I'm not exactly sure, but I think I'm gonna build 2 modules like this size. That way I get ample amounts of storage. But onto the redstone. Let's start doing it. We're putting in our first item elevator here. And these are silent item elevators. This thing doesn't make any noise while it's working, so that's cool. Don't have to listen to all the clicking. But yeah, actually, I think we're ended up encroaching up into the maintenance floor above. Yeah, these are pretty crucial little pulse extenders here, but this is pretty much the brain of what runs all the individual components of the sorter. See here, we got our item elevators in. So now we can start putting some hoppers in, which will actually run the items in like a drum behind all the chests. They'll go down one chest row, up back the elevator, down another chest row until they finally fall into a chest that they're allowed to go into. And that's what this is right here, is the little hopper stallers. What this does, it slows the hopper transfer rate down so it can actually give it time for it to go into the chest. An item move into one hopper, it'll sit there for a second, next hopper sit there for a second, and so on and so forth. It's pretty straightforward, but also pretty genius. Now, this part here was kind of a pain because Braille's, it's like, why? What is going on here? Why won't you guys go straight? It makes no sense. And you're like, oh, just connecting through blocks, that's all. But yeah, anyway, I end up getting it all situated. Just, once it's done, it's worth it. I swear. I don't want to put a door on my base. I like to be able to just go in and out freely. What do I have to do to get that without zombies? But yeah, alright, we got all that hopper staller technology installed. Now we're putting in our top hoppers. As you see, we're up here. So we're going to have to do a little mob proofing on top, which is fine. So we got to put all the composters on top of the hoppers too. I'm not sure how worried I am about lagging my single player world out, but anything to make it not worse, I guess, every little bit helps. Alright, and finally, dang it. Finally, we are putting in the little clock system for the elevators. Get this buttoned up and she'll be pretty much ready to start sorting for me. I end up being really happy with this build. It's not exactly the item sorter I wanted, but I think for space efficiency, it's definitely a good one. Alright, we got her running. I don't have any of the filters in yet. I just want to make sure that the items don't get stuck. All my repeater timings are right. It should go into that first top chest up there. That's where everything should go because there's no filters in it. We'll see. And yep, into the hoppers, elevators it goes, and it should be, yep, filtered right in there. Okay. Now it's time to do the filters. Yay. Every chest full of one in each slot till I get all my items figured out where they're going to be. So, yep, so every single chest. Got to do this. So let's just fill all these up real quick here and speed it up a little so it don't take so long, at least for you guys. It definitely took a long time for me. But yeah, so we get that all in there, and then I find out that item frames get sold by cartographers. So now that I know that, well, we're going to try and get a cartographer to sell some item frames, because I don't have any leather. I don't have any cows. Yep, I'm going to let you a little secret. 10 cartographers, no item frames. So we're doing signs. And this is just how we're going to do it. And, let's change it. Nothing's permanent, so. It turned out all right. I like it. It works good. You got.
Wow, it's not the fastest, but man, it puts it there. It puts it there. That's cool. Okay, about 3 hours more of this. I need this. We're gonna do one of those. We're gonna see. And then it's in my inventory already. That's where I seen it. How's that look? Oh yeah. What? Dude, how did you wander all the way in here?
And back to doing some more sorting. A lot of this stuff does end up having a bulk amount that's more than these chests, which I think I'm going to end up doing bulk storage in the other bank, because I end up with a lot of bulk items building these bigger farms. And just wait, we get to this mob farm. Yeah, bulk storage. And here, I mean, it's pretty much completely, absolutely unnecessary, but I don't know. I like adding extra things, so we'll put this little light in here, and basically when it's flashing, it's sorting. So that way, I guess I don't just throw a double chest full of stuff in there and just like fly away and back in and out and back in, you know, and unload and reload chunks, and I don't know, it'll probably be fine. Who knows? But yeah, got that all in, and just trying to make it look a little better here, and still be able to access my input chest. Cool. I like it. Alright, back to sorting. Okay. We just about got it. Well, at least as far as I can from now. But the nice thing about this sorting system is if you put stuff into it that's not sorted, it just ends up in the output chest, so you know that you need to then assign that a place in the system. Or your output chest indicates you did not leave enough spaces in the system for the amount of items that you have. So it's pretty cool, pretty versatile. I mean, you can always double up these chests if you want to, too, but I think singles will be alright. Anything that I gotta have a double chest for it's just gonna go into bulk storage. And they'll end up being storages all over at each individual farm and everything, so eventually, it'll be fine. It'll work out. And just about got the floor finished up to the sorter. Just gotta lay out some more bricks here. Pull the room out to a endpoint. Yeah, it's coming together. Do that, finish the carpets. It'll turn out alright. And there we go. That's kind of a bedroom, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add a little extra decor in here. Break the walls up a little bit instead of being the same all the way across. So you get so many different blocks you can do with deep slate, or with stone. You're kind of, I mean, you got other stuff you can do with stone, but you're limited to, you know, tile floors or pieces with faces on them. I don't know. I'm just winging it. But yeah, I think these broke the walls up pretty good, and once I get some stuff on the walls themselves, and they look alright. Just doing a quick walk around here. I'm actually pretty happy with how this turned out. First full interior and all, but you know, we'll get there. We'll put more up. It'll look cooler. But I need to fix this iron. Bothering me.
Okay, now I fix that.
Okay, and now with the interior going good on it, pretty good there, and The item sorter built up. Well, if you're keeping track and following along, it's time. We're building a mob farm. We need to get that gunpowder. Tired of killing creepers every night, so I can use my elytra. So we're just gonna have to do it. So the big plan here is we're doing like the water washing diamond style, kind of just winging it type of deal, 15 by 15 diamonds. But yeah, basically it'll just be I'm gonna do 40 platforms. Mobs will spawn on half of them, and then they'll get washed away, and the water gets turned off on the other half, and then they spawn on the other half, and they get washed down and go down into a nice little collection system. And from there, I don't know, we're not that far yet. But anyway, let's get this thing built up. We got a lot of platforms to build. Mob grinder built up. Got one section done, 3 more to go. So anyway, let's get back to it. There we go. Get back to it.
the platform down below to catch them all, and I think I'm going to shoot them back up through the center. Maybe, we'll see. It might be too slow and hurt the rates. I might have to kill them down there. Let them fall damage it. But I'd like to be able to kill them too for experience, and then I can use my looting 3 sword. But we'll see. We will see. We will see.
Okay. That looks pretty cool up there. Got them all set. Got all the observers in. I don't have the water buckets in yet. But yeah. Now, we're going to build a platform. Right there. Yep. Right there. Let the dirt decide. Still trying to get my wings under me. Ain't the greatest flyer. I'll get better though. There we go. Yep, this is where our catcher platform's going to be. And this will just be a very, very large diamond. Here we go. Okay, and here we are putting in the water, and because it's a diamond shape, you can't put them in every corner or this thing would just turn into a lake. So we're doing every other corner, and I doubt mobs are going to get hung. I mean, this thing is a lot bigger than the platform, so I doubt mobs are going to get hung up. Yeah, I don't like that. I think it'll be okay. But yeah, we're gonna get all this water in here and see how it all flows down. It should flow alright to the center. We'll see. Okay, got all the water in the bottom. Now we gotta put all the buckets into here. And then once that's done, the base of this farm's pretty much done.
And we get the glass out and we start building this.
Alright. Got the tube up to the top. Now, all this thing needs is a roof. I got some music put in. I'm jamming over here. We're gonna build this tower taller. Get a roof over our mob farm and get that baby to start cranking out. So here we go. And just like that, we're hooking this thing up. Excited to see if this thing actually produces the mobs that I want it to or not. Let's see what we end up with here. Should start flowing in any second now. Once again, flying, not the best. But let's see here, any second. I know it's night, so it may not be the greatest. I don't think I'm quite high enough off the ground to keep ground, like surface, from spawning, but oh yeah, here they come. Oh, ho, 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 yeah. Yep, I think this is going to work out just fine. Just fine. Yep, just like I want, half and half. Yep. Oh, got a little plug down there. Oh, and there's a torch over there. Okay, well, we got some optimization to do, but it's working. Okay, and to round this episode out, we're going to do a little bit of end busting. Yep. Low on shulkers. Like to get a couple extra elytras, just, I don't know, just because. You never know if I, were to just die in some lava, I'd lose that. So get a couple extra of those just to have around, and yeah, more shulkers. Just, it's going to get to the point where the necessary materials for farms are going to be extreme. So yeah, shulkers for sure. So yeah, let's do some end rating.
Okay, we're here. Doing a little bit of end busting. So these things get real hairy. Ooh, another one. Another one.
I mean, as far as end busting was going, it was going pretty good. Slowly working my way through all these end cities. Trying not to die. Get as many shulkers as I can. Going great. Flying around. Shulker after shulker after shulker. We were going to be rolling in shulkers. Loving it. I'd never cleared one of these big rooms out before, even on Bedrock. There was just too much going on in there, but we cleared it out. Did good. Well, almost cleared it out. We get there. And things out of here. Straight that just because I have a bunch of them now. And yeah, everything was going super great. I'm like, I'm just going to grab this shulker. Ooh, do a little pro move. We're going to dive for it.
Oh no! Oh no! How did that even happen? Oh my god, that really sucks.
Yep. So that happened. No idea where I was. Couldn't even begin to tell you. It was a big end city, that's all I know. But don't worry. We're not going to get discouraged. We're going to come back swinging. So stay tuned for the next episode.